Well, bike season is here, and there is nothing better than getting the family out on two wheels for an adventure. But we have to make sure everyone is safe. For more than a decade, Sinas Dramis law firm has hosted Lids for Kids in Grand Rapids. This year's event coming up Saturday, May 31st. We are so excited to have Tom Sinas. He's a partner at Sinas Dramis law firm, here to share more about this annual event. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me back, and thanks to you all for partnering with us on this wonderful event.
Well, let's talk about this event. The why. Why do you guys do this every year?
Yeah, we get this question a lot. You know, you're a personal injury law firm. Why do you give away free bike helmets? Because before we're lawyers and staff, we're mothers and fathers and human beings, and the last thing we ever want to see is a child with a brain injury. And this is the easiest, simplest way to do a little bit of brain injury prevention to as many people as possible in the community. And so as a law firm, we started doing this as a law firm in about 2003. We brought the project to West Michigan in 2014, so we're more than 10 years into the experiment here. Yeah. And we've given away thousands of free bike helmets in conjunction with our partnerships with people around the state. And it's not only fulfilling, but it's fun. And it's just a good way to try to do a little something to prevent brain injuries in children, because as we all know, the most likely way that they're going to be hurt on a bike is probably their head.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I think you can go beyond saying this is an experiment. This is absolutely, right, proven, it's successful. Let's talk about what families can experience when they come to the event.
Yeah, two things. One, a bike helmet, but two, a fitted bike helmet.
Okay.
Maybe three things, and hopefully three, a little bit of fun.
Sure.
Sometimes people say, well, can I just come and take the bike helmet and go? And the answer is no, maybe not. Sure. Because why? We want to make sure that the bike helmet is fitted. And so we have a group of trained volunteers that help fit these helmets. We have various sizes. I brought an example size here that help fit these helmets on the different sizes of heads that we see that morning. So there will be, usually there's a bit of a line, but we have a good process, I'd like to think, to get people through and fitted so that they leave with a helmet, the helmet's appropriately fitted, and then we will have some raffle prizes and usually sort of a fun carnival type atmosphere so that people have a good time, and hopefully so that when the kids think about their bike helmet, they remember that it was a fun event and they have a positive association. Because I know when I was a kid,
right,
having a trial lawyer for a father, I had to wear a bike helmet.
You were the only one back then.
I was the only one, and it was not cool.
Right.
So we're trying to help with that.
Absolutely. Right. So everybody's getting a helmet. We're all in this together. We're all trying to protect ourselves and our families.
That's exactly right.
I love that. So who can be there?
So really anyone, any child, and of course accompanied by either their parent, or it can be a grandmother or aunt, neighbor, it doesn't matter. We're fitting these for children up through age 12. Okay. And we've got about 3 or 4 sizes of helmets that usually get the job done. You don't have to be from anywhere in particular, right? You can kind of come. We get people from all over. We get a lot of kids, of course, from the city of Grand Rapids because we're at Garfield Park, but we get kids from around the area. So come, bring your own kids, bring your neighbor's kids, whatever it may be. Just give us a little bit of patience because we want to get the helmet fitted, and that's it. It's as simple as that. We buy the helmets to give them away, and in years past, you know, we've given away as many as 600 helmets in an afternoon. Just depends, but it's always a number of hundreds that we give of these away, and we do that in about 2 hours thanks to everyone's help.
Wow. And talk about the feelings you guys get. I mean, you say you want to do something small, you want to give back, to be able to be out there in the community and interacting with people and sharing this, right? The gift of safety. How does that feel for you guys?
It's really great. I mean, of course, how can you not like fitting helmets on cute kids?
Right.
You know, there's that part, but then seeing a smile on their face, seeing relief in some parents' eyes. We've had people say to us, I just didn't have time to go get a new helmet, or maybe it's a resource issue. So knowing that you're just kind of trying to plug this little gap and to make it easier for people, because, you know, it's another thing. You have to go shop for it, or you've got to order it, you've got to see that it fits. We're trying to bring this little bit of prevention to people so that it's easier for them, because the last thing you want, of course, is a terrible bike accident, but really what we want is so that these are available whenever they're riding their bikes or their scooters whatever it may be later in the summer, there's just one of these in the garage.
Absolutely. Make it easy for everyone. Totally appreciate that. Thank you so much for
Thank you
being
guys.
here.
We have wonderful partners.
Yeah.
You, of course, the Brain Injury Association of Michigan, Mary Free Bed. The list goes on.
Okay.
So it takes a village, as they say.
Absolutely. And we will be there as well. Very much looking forward to it. We hope to see you there, happening at Garfield Park, Burton and Jefferson, 10 to noon on May 31st. Not only are you getting a helmet, but you're getting it fitted so you know it fits correctly, because if it doesn't fit, it does not doing any good. But you want to learn more about all of the great work that they do, sinusdramis.com for all the details.